expanding our avenues in what we market in. I think that's a good goal, man. That's
keeping up with the trends.
Yeah, like I said, everything is changing. If COVID has done one thing positive in my eyes, it has pushed humanity years into the future.
Welcome back to another episode of the Monarch Social Podcast, episode 9.
Number 9, baby.
Where we discuss all things digital marketing.
Why do we do that? Because we hope to give you, the viewers at home, some valuable insight into this digital marketing world.
Makoa.
What's up, my man?
How are you?
Morgan, it's a new year, my friend.
It is a new year.
And we are out here.
We're deep in January. It's not the first. We're in it. It's the 12th.
It's the midst of January 2021.
Yeah. So, how was your week?
My week has been super busy, honestly, and it's been a great week for me.
You were in Florida.
Yeah.
You were in the Keys.
Like 2 days ago?
2 days. Okay, so we're in Pocatello, Idaho. We'll get to that. I was about to
say, should we address the elephant in the room of why everything looks so different right now?
We'll get to that. But let's just say we're in Pocatello, Idaho. It's like 15 degrees here. If that. It's
freezing.
2 days ago, you were swimming in the ocean in the Keys.
Yes, I wish I could cue that song. Key Largo, Montego, babe. Yeah, it was sick. It was a great time. We took a little vacation, did a little paddleboarding down in the Keys, soaked up the sun, and now we're here in good old Idaho. It's actually nice to be here.
So your week has been...
Week has been good and
busy.
It's early in the week. It's only Tuesday.
It's only Tuesday. We're doing this on a different day.
It is.
So now, we don't have to address it now, but I want to jump into some things.
With it being a new year or what?
With it being a new year, I feel it's only appropriate that we get into some New Year's resolutions, baby. So I'm going to ask you, Koa, what are your New Year's resolutions?
Are we talking
personal just for you? Just for
personal. You. So I've got a couple of them, and let's just go. I got 3 of them. So number 1, I am a soda connoisseur, and I am not happy about that.
Like you drink a lot of soda.
A lot of soda.
That's not
Specifically, my favorite ones is Diet Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
Keep in mind, I only drink Diet.
Yeah, same.
Have to. So Diet Dr. Pepper is definitely up there, and then Diet Sprite Zero. Those are my 2. But a big reason why I want to quit the sodas is health, obviously. But even more so, I've noticed that my teeth were getting like yellowy or like just darker, right? I'm used to having super white teeth.
Okay.
And so I read up and I was like, wow, soda mixed with coffee is not a good combo.
Yeah,
for white teeth.
Coffee will definitely get you.
Yes. And so for Christmas, my lovely mother got me Supersonic or whatever those toothbrushes are. So it's like one of the like nice toothbrushes. And so yeah, anyways, the soda thing, I'm trying to kill sodas because I want to keep the teeth white. Fitness is huge for 2021 for me. I want to close my rings at least 5 times
on your Apple Watch.
On the Apple Watch, yep.
Close the rings.
Really, I'm trying to go obviously for 7, but we'll start with 5. And then last but not least is I want to travel to a different state once a month.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Are you going to do that?
I've got some things lined up. I'm working on it.
Interesting.
2021. We started January off already. We hit Florida.
Yeah, you hit Florida. We're in Idaho now.
And we're in Idaho.
You're a month ahead.
Yeah.
For me.
What is yours? Yes, Morgan. What are your 2021 resolution goals?
January 1st, 2021. Morgan sat down, pen and paper, and I wrote out 7 pages.
7 pages?
7 freaking pages, dude. Wow. I wrote 7 pages of goals, plans, things I wanted to accomplish. I really don't believe in like resolutions. How Morgan thinks is more in habits. What habits do I want to create for my life? And I have very different ones. Things that are personal, things that are business, things that are relationship-wise, things that are health-wise. So I wrote out 7 pages, brother. And a lot of those were, if anyone knows Morgan, the first one is Morgan has been losing weight. So I used to be a really fat guy, like super fat, even fatter than now.
Applaud to that, because my man, I am proud of you for what you have done.
Yeah. So for those that don't know, I've lost almost 100 pounds.
Which is incredible.
I'm knocking on that door, brother.
You are, man.
I'm knocking on the 100-pound loss mark.
Which is insane.
So that's number one. So definitely hitting that 100-pound, but I'm going beyond that. And so a lot of those were working out, eating right, habits for that. For those that don't know, I own another company, not Monarch. I've never said that, but I own a consulting business where I consult a lot of businesses. And I have a lot of goals for that and what I want to accomplish or produce for that company. That was a huge one. And how I want to grow that. I have my coffee group. I have my consulting business. And the other one was personal, things that I want to grow in personally. And so I have some other things in there. Right off the bat, like I write, I'm a writer. I like to paint. Those are a couple things that I wanted to accomplish this year.
Work on some of the creative.
And then chess. Chess was a goal.
This makes sense because just the other day you brought that chessboard to the office and I was like, what a random thing. Portable chessboard.
A portable chessboard because I'm working on my chess game. I got to get those ratings up.
Oh yeah, man.
So there's just a few of them. I have a lot. I have like I said, I have 7 pages of habits and things I want to accomplish this year. So Makoa for 2021, digital marketing, Monarch Social.
Business goals.
What are we accomplishing? What are our goals for Monarch? What are your goals for Monarch? We've talked about this, but I want to know when you think about Monarch, when you think about what we've accomplished, what we're doing, where we're going, what are we doing? In your head, what do you want to accomplish this year?
So 2021, I want to be, my word for 2021 is growth. Might be cliche. I know a lot of people want to say that, but genuinely, in my soul, that's what I want us to do this year.
Yeah,
is growth. And so I've set my goals around that keyword. And one of my KPIs, if you will, is I want us to double our staff.
I think that we could honestly double our staff within 6 months.
I'm hoping.
At the rate that we're growing, I think we could literally double our staff within 6 months.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's a goal. And guess what? The only way we're going to double our staff is if we double our clientele. And we want to double our clients. Exactly. And so those are my 2 big goals. It goes all around growth. And like I said, those are my KPIs. So those will be my those are my main focuses. So for those that are listening right now, me and Makoa own Monarch Social, and obviously, and we have 2 types of customers. If we break them down, we have 2 types. We have reoccurring and one-time payments, right? Mm-hmm. Reoccurring are ads, posting, etc. The one-time clients are like websites, video work, those type of things. The best clients are the ones that do all of them together. Yeah, exactly. So I think what you're saying is let's double our reoccurring revenue clients. But I'll also say this, I do want to double all departments. Yeah. So even with those one-offs, with our website team, with our videography team, with the whole content creation department, I would love to double that. We can say that we have some lofty goals this year. We do. And again, you shoot for the stars. I heard that. You got to aim high because guess what? Even if you don't hit that high point, you're still going to be well ahead if you aim low. I heard this thing where it says aim for the moon, and even if you miss, you land among the stars. Exactly. That's what I was going for. That's what you're going for. So for me, it's along the same lines. We want to increase. We want to grow, obviously. For me, it was more, there are certain services that Monarch does not offer right now. Oh, so expansion maybe? So we're expanding. Oh, so specifically, I really want to get into 3 main areas this year. 3, well, maybe 4, but 3 main ones. The first one is SEO. Yeah. Whether that's a strategic partnership or we bring on someone internal that does SEO. But I think the SEO space is huge, especially with changes happening. We can get into that later. But SEO, I think, is a natural, a very good move for us to go into. Agreed. The other one is LinkedIn marketing. We don't do a lot with LinkedIn. No, we don't. We specialize in our things that we do. I was just about to say we'll have a conversation about this.
Yeah. We have this all planned out. And then the last one is actually email marketing. I do not think so. Morgan's saying 2021 email marketing is not dead. I think that there is a huge opportunity there that we're missing out. So for me, when I think about Monarch and goals, it's added services. And when you break it down, it's added value to our customers. Like, what is the more that we can do? And obviously we have financial goals. We have growth goals. The biggest thing for Morgan and for 2021 for Monarch is value. I want to be able to add value to any type of client. And if we cover those three things that I said, I think we'll kill it. So.
Hey, I can get behind adding some SEO, and I can also get behind expanding our marketing channels.
Yeah.
Because I think there's a lot. I think the marketing channels is a new trend. I mean, you see everything. Comcast.
And we have some secret stuff too that I don't want to discuss that we've been building for the last like 3 months.
Yes.
And I don't want to.
Great. I don't even want to talk about that.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't want anybody to come up here and steal our idea.
I feel that same way too because I don't think anyone's doing it right, and I don't even want to put it out there.
But anyways, expanding.
Yeah.
Expanding our avenues in what we market in. I think that's a good goal, man. That's
Keeping up with the trends.
Yeah, like I said, everything is changing. If COVID has done one thing positive in my eyes, it has pushed humanity years into the future, years into what things are going to be like.
Well, what my take on that is, it's made us very creative. Absolutely. To figure out new problems and the new style of marketing and what will work, and so that's interesting.
The old saying, tragedy opens up opportunity.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity. It's green
huge,
water out there, guys.
There's so many things going on.
There's so much things going on. So anyways.
Yes, we got
guys,
off on that. Let's talk about why we're here. Where are we, Morgan?
We are in our second office. We've never filmed a podcast here.
We have not. I know we've talked about this location, though.
We've talked about this location many times. This is actually our Pocatello, Idaho location.
Shout out to
Huddle.
Yes.
Huddle's great. It's a co-working space. And we're going to, I want to jump into, I talk to a lot of business owners. Once again, that's why I mentioned my consulting business, because I work with a ton of business owners, right? Mm-hmm. And a lot of barrier to entry for them is cost. Man, I can't afford an office. Where do I go? I need a location. I need XYZ. And for us, we chose a location up in Idaho for a lot of reasons. And I want to kind of go through that and kind of introduce you to our Idaho office.
It's
tell you about it.
It's beautiful.
Oh,
look at this. Look at where we're at.
It's like a 200-year-old building in downtown Pocatello.
Completely remodeled.
Remodeled.
If we could flip the camera around, it's even better on the other side.
Guys, look at this. This is beautiful. This is
the bad side. That side's the good side.
The other side looks way better, but we needed somewhere to hang our sign. So
yes,
let's talk about this. So in what month was it? It was June.
It was June when we got this place.
In the midst of COVID.
In the heart of COVID, yeah.
And Morgan got a hair in his ass, and what I mean by that is we were in the midst of COVID. Getting clients was a pain in the ass. Our current clients were kicking ass. But Absolutely. It was a pain in the butt to get new clients because everyone was trying to stay open, trying to pay their employees, wanting to pay for marketing.
Exactly. Marketing was like one of the last things on people's minds at that time.
So what I did, I called Koa up. I called you up. And I said, hey, I have this idea. I'm going to go buy and get an office in Pocatello. And you were like, what?
I was blindsided because, again,
in the midst of
Pocatello,
COVID.
Idaho.
Yeah, he's like, what?
I was like, dude, I vaguely have heard that, like traveling, one of those drive-by states.
Yep,
or
exactly.
cities. And when you hit me with that, I was just so blindsided by it because it's just such a random idea or thought.
So I want to kind of talk to business owners in hopes that it will spark some thinking for you, some ideas that think out of the box, because a normal person, I feel, in my opinion, would be like, man, it's in the midst of COVID. We don't have new clients.
What a risk.
It's a super high risk. What's happening? So what went through Morgan's head getting this office, right? What went through Morgan's head was, hey, we're in the midst of COVID and we need to do something different. So when I looked at Idaho, I realized that there was no shutdowns here. They weren't shutting down businesses the same way they were shutting down Salt Lake businesses.
So you mean like what? They weren't kicking people out of bars? Like there wasn't like mandatory curfews and stuff?
Yeah, there wasn't. It was way more lax last June. Cool. And so I said, man, if the businesses are still open in Idaho and it's only, a stone's throw away,
if you will,
I want to go there. And so one of the big things was there was no shutdowns. The second big thing is expansion. Let's go open up in Idaho to expand our business. Number 3, cost. That was a huge one. I didn't want to go pay $1,000, $1,200, $1,500 for an office space. So one of the things that we've done really good is we have found office spaces that's a co-working space, a shared office space.
And there's a method behind that, and there's a reason behind that.
Exactly.
Everything we do is remote.
Everything Monarch does, we can do in our bed, right? Like we can do at our home.
Honest.
We could be in Florida Keys.
We can.
We can be in Sacramento, California, Napa, California. It doesn't matter where we are. Everything that we do is online.
And we're connected. That's the biggest thing, is we're always connected, and it works. It's a tried and true system that works.
So when I saw this Pocatello thing, I found a co-working space. Once again, shout out to Huddle. And they were opening this new co-working space, and they had a special going on, and it was dirt cheap. It was so affordable, it didn't make sense not to come here. So I said, in Morgan's head, I said, man, this cost so small. We're going to get another Google location. So our SEO will go up because we're going to add a location to our work. And businesses aren't shut down there. So I made the decision to go. Now we have a secret.
I remember when you hit me up, and the biggest thing that weighed was the pros and cons. I remember you made a pros and cons list of what was going to work, or what our goals were here, I should say, as well as what the cost was, what the actual logistics side of us moving here and opening up a spa here were. And when you did the pros and cons, the pros heavily outweighed the cons.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially with how good of a deal we got on price. Again, shout out to Huddle.
Yeah, exactly. And one of those big things was I started looking at the competition. I started looking at the places that did what we did in Pocatello, in Idaho Falls, and I realized it was like a blue ocean of untapped. It was like untapped. I mean, there's people that here that do marketing that do certain things that we do, but they don't offer the whole package like Monarch does. And so I grabbed my camera, and there's a secret video of this. I haven't released it yet, but I vlogged the whole journey. I vlogged the whole journey of Morgan going to Idaho, coming to the grand opening of Huddle. Right?
I've seen this video. Yes.
Yeah. Well, you edited it. I made you edit it. And so I came to Huddle. I vlogged the whole thing. And by day 2, I had a $6,000 client. Day 2 being here.
Yes.
So just to throw some numbers out, because I want to be really real in our podcast. I want to be like really transparent, really real for business owners. What they can expect is the grand opening price to get a co-working space here was $75.
Which is a steal. You will not find that.
You won't find that anywhere.
That's
impossible.
Exist.
Doesn't exist. There's close, but it's over the $100 mark.
It's less than an internet bill.
Exactly. And so for $75, we got a co-working space. We got to add a Google location.
It's huge.
And I got to come network with new businesses here in Pocatello that have no idea how to market online. Yeah. And I said, we have to do this. And so anyways, I made a whole vlog video about it. So I might post that. I might post a link to Morgan's channel of where I vlogged this whole journey. But like I said, day 2, I met someone. It was an awesome nonprofit. We signed them up for some video work. And like I said, it was a $6,000 customer.
Just that one. Not to mention any other.
Day 2.
All the other connections that we've made from being up here.
Exactly.
And again, it's because it's untapped. And I think that's huge.
Yeah.
Everybody can benefit from what we do. That's just a testament to that anybody, no matter where you're at, can benefit from doing digital marketing. It's the new wave. It's the new way to market.
Exactly.
It's foundational stuff.
So regardless of our other clients, let's talk about that first client, because I want I want our listeners to
just that first project,
the very first project, and what's come from that. Because I don't want to talk about our other clients here, but let's talk about that first client and why that's made so much sense for us. So, like I said, $75 to come or to rent
our space,
rent our space. And I've done some numbers, and I want to share some numbers with you, Koa. So that one partner, I'm not talking about any other client here. I'm talking about one client in Pocatello, Idaho. To date, since June, we've done $10,500 with them, right?
With just the one?
Just with one. Just with one client. So that's all I want to talk about. I don't want to talk about the other ones, just one client. So $10,500 in total sales with one client. From June until now, we've paid $375 in rent. We've come up here 3 times to film and to do other projects for them. And that's total about $375 for Airbnbs. So we get Airbnbs when we come up here and we go do the project, whatever. Gas and food is about $400. So with that one client and with all our expenses, we've probably spent $1,225 in expenses, right? Our profit on that one client has been $9,275. That doesn't include any of our other clients.
I'm glad that I was okay with this then, because if you know me, I'm a worry about everything, and I'm a absolute micromanage Scrooge, if you will.
Yeah.
So I'm glad this business. And again, it makes sense when you did the pros and cons. It made sense, and guess what? This just emphasizes how much sense it really made.
And one of the things, our relationship. One of the things I wanted to say was, I'm kind of like the rocket. Like I go. I'm like, let's push the envelope. Let's spend some money. Let's do this. And Co is always like, but what does the bank account say? Do we need it? But what about that?
But what about this? Is this going to make sense? Is anybody going to actually use this? Are we going to be wasting any money? I'm the last person that will waste money, man.
I think that's why we have such a great partnership in what we do, is because it's checks and balances. Like you're wait, hold on. Like, what about this? And we offer a really good thing. But I just wanted to say that story because we have a great office here. Like, look, this is beautiful office.
Amazing. That's amazing. Honestly, that's amazing. When I look at what our ROI on that is, that's huge.
Yep.
So look, that's fantastic. And that all, again, it made sense. It took advantage of an opportunity through a trying time.
In the middle of a shutdown.
Yeah.
Props
to you, Morgan.
Yeah, I mean, I try.
That was a good move, That was a good move. You gotta risk it to make that biscuit.
And the only reason I say that is because I want business owners to think of new opportunities or new creative ways that they can do stuff. Because when I was sitting in Salt Lake in the midst of a shutdown and businesses were literally shut down, I said, what do we do? And
it was something different.
And it was something different. Let's go open a business, dude. Let's go the opposite way, you know? And so that's a really cool story. I do have a video of the whole vlog.
You should post it, dude. I don't know why you haven't yet.
We'll post it. I'll post it. I'll link it in the comments. I'll link Morgan's video in the comments if you guys want to see that. It's a lot of talking. I filmed it myself, and I'm like not a filmmaker. So
we edited it. It's good. I think it's good. And again, now you know the backstory behind all of it.
Now you know the backstory.
And it's crazy because you're right. I remember when you first came back with this video. I remember when you were leaving, you're like, I'm going to record this whole thing. You watch. Because I was very skeptical, man. Well, I was so skeptical. I was like, okay, this is what it costs. Guess what? If we lose this amount. It's very minimal.
Well, listen.
And then you slammed that one account. And I was like, what?
Yeah, so what happened is I was working with these business owners. And I would be like, what's holding you back? And they said, well, Morgan, you have all the contacts. You know everyone. You just get people handed to you. And I was like, no, just go do the work.
Put that footwork in,
Just go hustle. And so the whole purpose of that video was, let's go somewhere I had no contacts. I knew no one up here. I literally knew.
Hey, we had Jordan.
Jordan's my cousin, but like he wasn't signed up with us. He doesn't introduce me to anybody. He's up here.
Yeah. And he was a connect on the place.
Yeah. And so I wanted to show people what it was like to like go network, go find a client and close a client and make it worth your goddamn time. Like that was my whole purpose of the video, and I did it. Day 2, $6,000 client.
It was crazy. I remember it all. So, and honestly, man, It's been a great experience up here, and I'm excited for what 2021 looks like in Pocatello, Idaho.
One of the biggest things too is we've brought on a new sales guy.
Yes, and we're going to be utilizing this spot.
And we're going to be way utilizing this spot. We brought on a new sales guy. He's going to be working with a lot of the local businesses here. He's going to be doing a lot of networking here. And I think that 2021 will be huge for Pocatello, Idaho, for Monarch Social.
We should honestly come up here and film. I'm very.
You're comfortable here. You like this spot. You like this spot. You like this spot.
It's pretty sweet compared to our. Not to dog on our other one, but this is. Feel like
it's
I'm on the
comfy.
news or something.
I mean, it's remodeled here. It's really nice.
It's nice.
All right, so we just wanted to give you an intro to our Pocatello, Idaho office. This is where we're at. It's super beautiful. It's super nice. This is why we came up here. I was being transparent and vulnerable for you guys to really understand why we came up here and what made us choose that. Now,
and risking it to make the biscuit, you have to.
We risk.
You gotta push that pendulum forward. You know,
you gotta have some faith in yourself.
Put the gas on a little bit.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing that, man.
Like, go for it.
This is cool. Like I said, this is awesome.
Be brave. Go fucking talk with people.
But be smart. All right, be smart on the flip side.
But be brave. All right, guys. So we want to paint the landscape for our next episodes because, listen,
this is the first one of 2021. We want to kind of show what to expect in 2021.
So I am incredibly excited for the next 6 episodes, and let's tell you why. Our next episode, I scheduled 5 guests to come onto the podcast. So we have 5 awesome individuals coming on our podcast. We're going to be doing brand audits, business overviews, people that are in our space, people that actually own other agencies. And we're going to be getting some new perspectives on digital marketing. And so the next episode, we're jumping into interviews.
Let's do this, man. I'm excited. Like I said, 2021 is going to be a good year. And this podcast is going to be good. I'm excited to put guests on here.
Me too. I think, now that you guys know who we are, what we're all about, and we definitely want to jump into some training again to say, hey, like, how does your Instagram suck? How does your Facebook suck? What are Google ads? What are Facebook ads? What is SEO? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Perspectives. I think that's a big one. Different perspectives. Having different guests on is going to give us different perspectives, obviously.
Yep, exactly. And so we're going to bring those guests on. They're going to share some of their tips and tricks. We're going to, like I said, if we bring on a business owner, we might do a brand audit for them to see what they're doing well, see what they're not doing well, offer our perspective on it. And I am incredibly excited. That takes us to the end of end of February. So that's what to expect. So
hopefully maybe we bring some of these guests up here. Like I said,
maybe we get one up here in Idaho.
Should.
Maybe we come back up
see
here
what we can do, man. Work your magic. Let's see what we can do.
We'll see what we can do, but we have big plans for 2021, man.
2021, I think it's the year. I think it's the year we kill it, man. Let's get this 2020 year. You guys at home, 2021.
All right, guys. So this is a reminder. Turn on your alerts.
Yes. Oh yeah. Are we closing this?
We're closing this. That's it. Short and sweet to the point. Welcome to 2021, bitch.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if I should say that,
you can find this podcast on Apple as well as Spotify podcasts. Go ahead and give the video view at YouTube. And of course, give us a follow on Instagram and Facebook at Monarch Social Brand. And these are also available on our websites.
On our website, www.monarchsocialbrand.com. Guys, Happy New Year's. Yep. Welcome to the new year. Let's crush your year. If you need help, reach out to us. If you have questions about Facebook, Instagram, content, websites, we're your boys.
Let's go.
We're your boys. So anyways, thank you. We appreciate you. And we can't wait to see you on the next episode of the Monarch Social Podcast.
Yes, sir. See you on the next one.